Arches is our last national park that we would visit while in Utah. It's a very crowded park because of its proximity to Moab. So crowded that it requires reservations April through October. To get around the reservation requirement, you can enter the park before 7 a.m. or after 4 p.m. We decided to go in at 6 a.m. to avoid the crowds. This place is amazing, so check out this footage. It's called the Windows. Right. South one there. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool with the sun shining through the arch onto the rocks. Only one out here. Nobody else came out this far. This is the back side of the arches. You got a north and south arch. The south arch is much bigger, so if you are out here, make sure that you don't just stop at the north arch. Go to the south arch too. Dad probably thinks if I fell off a cliff or something. I didn't mean to be gone this long. It just keeps going. This is double arch. I don't have time to go out here. I used up all my time on the other side. But this is right across the parking lot from the north and south. Turn here and get it with the camera. trail up to the Delicate Arch is steep. It's pretty long too. If you want to see the Delicate Arch, you might as well go to the Delicate Arch trailhead and hike in. Because if you go to the viewpoint, you still got to hike. And the view is not that great. So you have to keep hiking. But maybe you don't get to see this from over there. There you go. Okay, well, there is an advantage. This is the viewpoint for Fiery Furnace. You have to have a permit to hike the trail.
Yeah.
Cool. There they go.
Where are they? Oh, that's they're just doing it. Opening up.
This is Devil's Garden. Very crowded. Heading to Pine Tree Arch. This thing is massive. It's the back side of the arch. So Pine Tree Arch is a little over half a mile from the parking lot. We'll continue on to Tunnel Arch. It's Tunnel Arch. Not quite as impressive as Pine Tree Arch. This is the Skyline Arch Trail. I don't have time to hike to it, so let's come up here and get a picture. get close to no edge. Turn trash and get draw. Alright, let me get my traction boards.
Getting ready to back up out of the snow. Who would have thought? Ooh. Maybe not. Second try.
Roll the wind down. Alright, back up a little bit. Go slow.
Does this stop on its own? I don't see it.
The screen goes out, yeah. Back up a little.
Slow.
Alright, go slow.
Back.
Yep. Whoa! You shot my board up. Hold that there.
He'll get it. He'll get it now that he's got hooked up to that tree. Get over here out of the way.
So that was a lot worse than it looked. I got on pretty much road tires. The truck weighs 8,000 pounds. So what happened is I got up here and bottomed out and got on solid ice. And this is where I got stuck. You can see where my front tire was, back tire. So what I ended up doing is having to winch to this tree to pull the front end over, and then I winched forward to that tree to get over into the dirt and then backed out. So it wasn't that big of a deal. It just, we wasn't really prepared for this because we've been down in Moab where it's 75, 80 degrees all day. Anyway, it was that was fun. I don't think Dad liked it too much, but anyway, we made it out. Took us about 10, 15 minutes to get out because I tried the traction boards first and it just wouldn't get the job done. All right, we're gonna turn around, head back to the campground.
Is these tires not good for snow?
No, these are road tires. They ain't even snow tires. We're in La Salle Mountains. We want to go a little further up to the top, but snow got too deep for the heavy Chevy. See, I missed my calling. I should have been a tour guide.
You missed calling what?
Should have been a tour guide. Just walking up the road. It's like Yellowstone, but with cows instead of buffalo. Don't phase her. We're in the La Salle Mountains, and I don't know the name of this area. I'll put it down below. But we rode all the way up to there before we had to turn around because the snow got too deep. And anyway, we still got shorts on. It was 78 down in Moab, and it was like 58 up there. So anyway, I should have turned around before I did, but we got out, no problem. This would be our last evening in Utah. I pushed us hard to see as much as possible in the time that we had. We were exhausted and we had a long trip to make back to South Carolina. This was a bucket list trip for me, but I realized that we had only scratched the surface of what Utah has to offer. I'm not sure what the future holds, but I will be back in Utah at some point. It is the most unique state that I have ever been to. It's one of God's masterpieces. Thanks for watching.